Respawn finally responded with regards to the hacking situation that took place during ALGS, but it's still gonna leave a lot of you guys confused. So as you know, during ALGS regionals, 2 pro players were hacked during the tournament, Imperial Hal and Jem Burton. And one of the hackers is known to be Destroyer 2009, who has caused plenty of issues in the past in Apex, such as spawning in a bunch of bots to chase down streamers, or giving these streamers thousands of Apex packs. But it got taken to the next level during the ALGS regionals when the hacker had control of Jem Burton and Hal during the Apex tournament and gave them hacks which they used in game, and you've all seen the clips. And finally, Respawn have put out this update. It says, on Sunday, a few professional Apex Legends player accounts were hacked during an ALGS event. Game and player security are our highest priorities, which is why we paused the competition to address the issue immediately. Our teams have deployed the first of a layered series of updates to protect the Apex Legends player community and create a secure experience for everyone. Thank you for your patience. Apex Esports also shared that they're still actively working with their partners at EA and Respawn to remain committed to ensuring the security and competitive integrity of Apex tournaments. At this time, we do not anticipate any changes to the Split 1 playoffs. We will have more information to share on the Challenger circuit and the NA regional finals soon. So ALGS is not planned to be delayed. Everything should hopefully go as normal, and people who have already bought tickets and flights and everything prepared for the ALGS finals should hopefully be on track. But there's one big problem with the statement that Respawn made. They didn't actually specifically say what the issue was. They didn't say if Apex is even safe to play right now. They gave us no reassurance on that. They just said, hey, we know something bad happened. We're gonna make sure Apex is safe, but they said it in such a vague way. We don't actually know if there's an issue that we should be worried about that they're fixing, such as an RCE exploit, which is remote code execution, which is the word being thrown around, which some people believe the hacker is able to use Apex to get control of players' entire computers. But for those of you that are worried and want a little bit more information on the situation, we actually do have more information because Pirate Software has been digging into the situation, talking to Imperial Hal and getting a lot more info, and we've found out quite a lot more. So first of all, Pirate Software was talking to Imperial Hal and they discovered that the hacker did in fact have access to his PC. You can see that in this clip here.
So that's Windows RPC. This is all starting to align, dude. This looks like direct access to the machine.
But how would he gain access directly to the machine?
Trojan would be the way. Whether through the client or through a download that you did, we don't know.
You think that he could have done it through the packs that he gifted us?
That I don't know. That would be another different method, right? So we've got an unknown here. How did he get it on your machine?
So that confirms the hacker did in fact have access to Hal's PC, and it's likely through some kind of Trojan. Now this doesn't rule out whether or not it happened through RCE in Apex, or if the hacker had some other means of compromising Hal's PC that wasn't just through Apex during the tournament. So still, so far, there hasn't been any evidence that this has happened through RCE in Apex, but it doesn't rule it out. As Pirate Software says many times when talking about the situation, there's no evidence to say anything, there's just more and less likely outcomes. I'll play another clip for you here.
So there had to be some way for him to direct what was going on in your machine. This was likely the way that he directed what was going on in your machine. Not through the game client, through this connection over port 135 from a known attack server. That is infinitely more likely. Because you have to puppeteer the machine. It's not just going to do it on its own. You puppeteer it from range. And he's puppeteering probably over that connection, if that makes sense.
So this clarifies more so that Apex is not, like, in danger. It's just more so, like, he just got access to my PC.
I don't see evidence of Apex having RCE. It does not mean that it's impossible, but I still don't see evidence, while I do see evidence of him having direct access to your machine, if that makes sense. So it is still technically possible that Apex has RCE. I don't see evidence of it. I do see evidence of this. This is now provable with this.
Now, this is just Imperial Hal's situation. Yes, the hacker may have compromised his computer by other means in the past, but then Hal explains that Jem Burton actually had a fresh install of Windows before that tournament. Now, that definitely changes things a little bit. Pirate Software says, of course, there's a possibility, if the hacker is skilled enough, that the virus or the control can persist through a Windows update. It could be to the hardware level, but it does still leave it up in the air that it could be RCE through Apex, meaning if you're worried about that, then you should probably hold off playing Apex, but there's still no actual evidence to say that this is caused through an RCE exploit in Apex. So unfortunately, the situation is that nothing is really off the table. The situation could be as bad as an RCE exploit in Apex, and hackers can use Apex to get full control of your computer, or it could be completely different, and Hal and Jem Burton have been targeted, and they've been infected by other means. And basically, we were all just pretty much waiting for confirmation from Respawn so that we know what the problem is. And, well, we got an update from Respawn, and they did exactly the opposite. They didn't confirm at all what the issue was, so we're still kind of left in the dark. But hopefully this gives you a little more context on the situation. If you're really interested and you want full detail, then I'll try and leave some links in the description so you can see full context on what Pirate Software has to say, because it's a very in-depth issue, but that's what it comes down to. Right now, whatever you hear online, nobody actually knows for sure what the problem here is. And when people throw around that it's RCE, there's no evidence to suggest that it is just yet, and Respawn really haven't helped in easing our minds. Now remember, when Respawn say that they're fixing an issue, it doesn't necessarily mean it's an RCE exploit. Remember that the hackers actually have had access to the servers. They literally were able to spawn in packs for these pros. They were able to spawn in thousands of bots to chase them down.
They're all going up the map! They're all going up the... Wait, they just turned at us! They just turned at us! They just
Get a gun, bro. We're about to get a fucking 20 bomb.
Yo!
Oh, wait.
They're coming! They're coming, Watson!
I'm going.
Wait, they're all landing on Watson.
Oh my god!
Bro, what?
Wait.
They're
What the
all
fuck?
okay.
What the fuck? What the fuck is happening?
Hard shooting robot. Wait, this is look, they're robots.
What the fuck is happening?
They all have the same name. They all have the same name.
I'm out of bullets!
Bro.
I'm out of bullets! What the fuck? Get the fuck off of me!
The zombies horde, bro. What?
What the fuck?
Regardless of the recent situation, Destroyer 2009 had direct access to Apex servers, and this is still something that Respawn need to fix. So these are still things that the dev teams will have to take a look at, and the events that took place recently have pretty much forced their hands, and now they're forced to look at this and make it known that they're going to try and fix the issues. So who knows, at the end of this we might end up with a better, safer Apex, but for now it truly is completely unknown where we stand right now, so it's really up to you if you want to play Apex right now.